On the South Korean entertainment scene, Jungkook's name has become a global icon that transcends cultural and linguistic boundaries. As the youngest member of BTS, one of the most influential boy groups in the world, Jungkook has shown dedication and fighting spirit in every step of his career. However, behind the glittering spotlight of the K-pop world, Jungkook has an interesting philosophy of life. For him, a man's life is like that of a gladiator fighter. These statements are not mere words, but reflect how Jungkook lived his life with courage, resilience, and determination. In interviews and interactions with fans, he often touched on the importance of struggle and how a man should be ready for life's challenges, like a gladiator in the arena of battle. But why did Jungkook choose the metaphor of a gladiator to describe a man's life? Is it because of the battle we have to face? Is it because of the sense of responsibility and discipline inherent in them? Or because of the unyielding spirit that every true fighter should have? In this in-depth article, we will explore further how this philosophy of life took shape in Jungkook, how he applied it in his daily life, as well as how it impacted his extraordinary career journey. Jungkook wasn't born a star. He was born on September 1, 1997 in Busan, South Korea, as an ordinary boy who had big dreams. Since childhood, Jungkook has shown extraordinary talent in various fields, especially in the fields of art and sports. However, the path to success is never easy. When he auditioned at the age of 13, Jungkook had to face the fact that his talent was not mature enough to debut right away. Even so, he did not give up. He accepted the challenge with an open heart, even deciding to train harder. His journey into the world of K-pop began with incredible hard work and perseverance. This is where we see the mentality of a gladiator taking shape in him. Jungkook not only accepted what was given to him, but he continued to fight to get better. Like a fighter who enters the arena well prepared, Jungkook always makes sure he is in the best condition before performing in front of millions of fans. In an interview with Rolling Stone magazine, Jungkook once revealed that he believes everyone should have a fighting attitude in their lives. Nothing can be given easily. If you want something, you have to work hard for it, he said. If we look at the life of a gladiator in ancient Rome, they did not just fight without preparation. They undergo hard training, follow strict rules, and risk everything for the sake of survival in the arena. The same can be seen in the way Jungkook established himself as an artist. Since the beginning of his debut with BTS in 2013, Jungkook is known as a member who has high discipline and training. He spent hours perfecting his dance moves, vocals, and physical fitness. Even outside the official schedule, he can often be seen training alone until late at night. Jungkook also has a habit of challenging himself in various aspects. She wants to be not only a good singer, but also a great dancer, a talented producer, and even a strong athlete. Like a gladiator who has to master various fighting techniques, Jungkook also doesn't want to stick to just one field. His colleagues at BTS often admire Jungkook's work ethic. RM, the leader of BTS, once said that Jungkook is someone who always wants to do everything perfectly. He is not only talented, but also has a strong will to continue to develop, RM said in an interview. For Jungkook, every appearance on stage is like entering a battle arena. He always gives his best, no matter how tired or difficult circumstances he has to face. One vivid example of his fighting spirit was when he suffered an injury at a BTS concert. During the Love Yourself, Speak Yourself World Tour in 2019, Jungkook suffered a serious leg injury. However, even though she could not dance as usual, she still performed sitting on a chair, making sure that her voice could still be heard by the fans. When asked about the experience, Jungkook revealed that he felt disappointed in himself for not being able to give his best. "I feel like a fighter who can't fight on the battlefield," he said with emotion. However, it was precisely because of that incident that fans increasingly saw how mentally strong Jungkook was. Even in conditions that are not ideal, he still wants to contribute, still wants to show that he will not give up just like that. Despite living in the modern era, Jungkook still applies the gladiator philosophy in his daily life. He believes that a man must have principles, must be brave to face challenges, and must not run away from problems. On many occasions, Jungkook talks about the importance of facing fears and challenges head-on. "If you're afraid of something, then the only way to deal with it is to face it," he said in an interview. This is also evident in how he handles criticism and pressure from the public. As a global idol, Jungkook is often in the spotlight of the media and fans. It is not uncommon for him to face various negative comments or great pressure to always look perfect. However, like a gladiator who remained upright in the middle of the battlefield, Jungkook did not let the pressure destroy him. Instead, it makes all of that a motivation to keep growing. In the course of his life and career, Jungkook has shown that life is indeed like a fight in a gladiatorial arena. There is no guarantee of victory, but with hard work, discipline, and courage, one can survive and even become a winner. Jungkook is not only a talented singer, but also a real fighter who is not afraid of challenges. His philosophy of life as a gladiator was not just mere words, but something he really lived every day. For many, Jungkook is an inspiration. He pointed out that no matter how difficult the journey of life, if we have the unyielding spirit and courage to keep going, then we can overcome all obstacles. And like a gladiator who left his mark on the arena, Jungkook will always be remembered as someone who fought with all his heart on the stage of life. If we look at Jungkook's journey from the beginning to the present, there is one thing that has never changed: his fighting spirit. However, over time, the mentality of a gladiator in him continues to develop and mature. In his teens, perhaps Jungkook saw the fight of life as a physical struggle, hard training, tight schedules, and the quest to become the perfect idol. However, with age and experience, he begins to realize that the biggest fight in life is not only about the physical, but also the mental and emotional. In many interviews, Jungkook has revealed that there were times when he felt doubtful about himself. There were times when he questioned whether he was good enough, whether he could live up to the expectations of his fans, whether he could continue to be the Jungkook they loved. However, it was in such moments that his gladiatorial philosophy was really put to the test. A true gladiator fights not only against enemies in the arena, but also against his own fears. Jungkook learned to cope with that pressure in a healthy way by continuing to work hard, by seeking support from those closest to him, and by finding ways to balance his life. One of the evidences of his mental growth is how he learned to accept imperfection. If he used to be very hard on himself and wanted to do everything perfectly, now he begins to understand that mistakes are part of the journey. In one of his live broadcasts, he once said, "I'm not perfect, but precisely because of that, I can continue to learn and grow." As an artist, Jungkook also applies his gladiatorial philosophy in his work. He not only wanted to be a singer who performed the songs given to him, but also wanted to be someone who created his own music. In recent years, Jungkook has been increasingly active in his music production process. He began to write songs, experiment with different genres, and dare to show a more personal side of himself through music. This is another form of her fight, not on stage with dance and powerful vocals, but in a studio with melodies and lyrics that reflect her soul. One such example is his solo song, "Still With You." The song shows Jungkook's more introspective and emotional side, away from his image as an energetic performer on stage. Through this song, he talks about longing, about time that passes, and about wanting to stay with the people he loves. If we look deeper, this is another fight in his life, a fight to find his true voice as an artist. And just like a gladiator who isn't afraid to try new fighting techniques, Jungkook isn't afraid to explore different aspects of his music. One aspect that makes Jungkook so beloved is his relationship with his fans, ARMY. He is not only an idol performing on stage, but also someone who truly cares about them. For Jungkook, his fans are the main reason why he continues to fight. On many occasions, he always expressed his gratitude to the ARMY and how they gave him the strength to keep going.